Have you ever listened to the ocean? The gentle lapping of waves, the calls of seabirds, and it's calming, right? But what if I told you that beneath that serene surface, in the crushing blackness of the deep, there are sounds so strange, so powerful, that even scientists can't explain them? Today, we're diving into the abyss to listen to the Earth's most mysterious mixtape, the unexplained sounds from the ocean depths. Our story begins in the summer of 1997. The Cold War was over, but its legacy remained. The U.S. Navy's Sound Surveillance System, or SOSUS, once used to track Soviet submarines, was now pointed towards the deep, listening for natural phenomena. That's when they heard it. A sound so bizarre, so loud, it was detected by sensors thousands of miles apart in the Pacific Ocean. It was a powerful, ultra-low frequency noise that rose and fell in a way that didn't match any known source, natural or man-made. They named it the Bloop. For years, the Bloop was the ultimate oceanic enigma. The sound profile was unique. It wasn't like an earthquake, a volcano, or even a blue whale, which is the loudest animal on Earth. Speculation ran wild. Could it be a colossal, undiscovered sea creature? A real-life kraken lurking in the Mariana Trench? The idea captured the public's imagination, fueled by our primal fear of the unknown that lies beneath the waves. The sound was so organic, so biological sounding that for a while, the giant monster theory was actually on the table. But science is a patient detective. As technology improved, researchers from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, kept listening. They analyzed the sound signature of the Bloop again and again, comparing it to new data. Finally, they found a match. The sound profile was eerily similar to the noises made by large icebergs as they crack, fracture, and scrape against the seabed. These events, known as icequakes, release massive amounts of acoustic energy. The conclusion? The Bloop was most likely the death cry of a giant Antarctic iceberg. The monster was just ice. Case closed, right? Well, not quite. The Bloop may be solved, but it opened the door to a whole symphony of other sonic mysteries. Let's travel to the Atlantic and listen to Julia. Recorded on March 1, 1999, Julia was another incredibly loud, low-frequency sound. It lasted for about 15 seconds and was powerful enough to be heard across the entire equatorial Pacific Ocean autonomous hydrophone array. Again, the initial theories were all over the place. Some suggested it was a military experiment, while others held onto the deep-sea creature hypothesis. After careful analysis, NOAA concluded that Julia was also likely the sound of a massive iceberg running aground off Antarctica. It seems our icy continent is quite the noisy neighbor. But not all sounds can be so easily explained away by ice. Meet the whistle. This one is truly weird. Recorded in the Pacific in 1997, the same year as the Bloop, this sound is a narrow-band, high-frequency tone that sounds exactly like a whistle. It was detected by a single hydrophone, making its origin incredibly difficult to pinpoint. Unlike the widespread rumble of an icequake, this was a focused, almost deliberate-sounding signal. Was it volcanic activity from a newly forming vent? A strange geological process? Or perhaps something else entirely? To this day, the whistle remains officially unidentified. Its source is a complete mystery. Then there's the slowdown, first detected in May of 1997. This sound is named for its peculiar characteristic. It slowly decreases in frequency over about 7 minutes. It's been heard periodically ever since. Like the Bloop and Julia, it's been attributed to the friction of a large iceberg moving over the sea floor. The slowing down of the sound could be the iceberg gradually grinding to a halt. It's a plausible explanation. But the sheer power and recurring nature of the sound keep the mystery alive for some researchers. It's a haunting, descending moan from the bottom of the world. These are just the greatest hits of oceanic oddities. Scientists at NOAA have a whole catalog of strange noises. There's train, a steady chugging sound reminiscent of a distant locomotive. There's upsweep, a long train of narrow-band upsweeping sounds that have been detected since 1991 and appear to be seasonal, peaking in spring and fall. While upsweep is thought to be related to volcanic or seismic activity in the Pacific, its exact mechanism isn't fully understood. So why is the deep ocean so full of these strange noises? The answer lies in something called the Deep Sound Channel, or SOFAR channel. It's a layer of water, typically around 1,000 meters deep, where the speed of sound is at its minimum. Sound waves that enter this channel can become trapped, traveling for thousands of miles with very little loss of signal. It's like a natural fiber optic cable for sound. A sound that might be faint at its source can be carried across an entire ocean basin within this channel, making the ocean an incredibly efficient, and sometimes spooky, conductor of noise. This is also why we know so little. Exploring the deep sea is more challenging than exploring space. The pressure is immense, the darkness is absolute, and sending equipment down is a high-risk, high-cost endeavor. Our hydrophone arrays are like a few lonely ears in a vast, dark concert hall. We're only catching fragments of the full performance. What other sounds are out there waiting to be heard? Could there be biological sounds we haven't yet identified? We are constantly discovering new species in the deep sea, from bizarre fish to giant squid. Who's to say we found all the big ones? Maybe there is a creature out there whose call we simply haven't cataloged yet. Or perhaps these sounds are telling us a story about our planet itself. The groans and creaks of tectonic plates, the birth of underwater volcanoes, the melting of ancient ice. These unexplained sounds are more than just spooky novelties. They are vital clues to understanding the hidden processes of our planet. They remind us that despite all our technology and exploration, our world is still fundamentally a place of profound mystery. The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth, yet we've explored less than 5% of it. Down there, in the crushing dark, a world of unknown sounds continues its ancient, mysterious chorus. And we are only just beginning to listen. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the unknown. What do you think is making these sounds? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the abyss, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the mysteries of our world. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.